Welcome to Master Your Money, Budgeting, Saving, and Debt-Free Living. I'm your host, Nate Tanner. On this show, we use the Triggator Triangle, budget, save, and pay off debt to help you build a spending plan that fits your life, grow your savings with purpose, and knock out debt with confidence. Today, we're channeling Sherlock Holmes, not the pipe-smoking detective of old, but Robert Downey Jr.'s quick-witted, street-smart version. Why? Because stretching your spending plan dollar isn't about painful cuts. It's about seeing what others miss, negotiating like a pro, and timing your moves with precision. Ever wonder how Holmes spots clues no one else sees? That's the mindset we need. Savings opportunities, they hide in plain sight. Are you looking for them? Remember that opening scene where Holmes saves Watson by spotting a nearly invisible weapon? When asking how he saw it, Holmes says, "Because I was looking for it." That's the mindset we need. Savings opportunities aren't always obvious. They hide in plain sight in your utilities, insurance, subscriptions, and transportation costs. If you're not looking, you'll miss them. In this episode, we'll uncover practical strategies to stretch every dollar without sacrificing joy or quality. We'll talk about spotting hidden savings using negotiation and timing like Holmes planning a fight sequence, and reassigning found money to your peace of mind funds or debt elimination plan, because every clue matters. And here's the kicker. The Triggator app coming soon will make this detective work easier than ever. Imagine having a tool that helps you track, analyze, and redirect those dollars with the precision of Holmes mapping out his next move. So grab your metaphorical magnifying glass, because today we're turning everyday expenses into opportunities. Ready to play detective with your dollars? Let's get into it. How to spot savings opportunities in everyday spending plan categories. Ever feel like your spending plan is airtight, yet money still slips through the cracks? You're not alone. Most leaks are subtle, like a draft you only notice when the room gets cold. Think about Holmes in these tense moments when danger was inches away, not because the weapon was obvious, but because he trained himself to notice the smallest irregularity. Or when he scanned a crime scene others had combed over, finding not just the missed clue, but the insight that cracked the case wide open. That's the skill we need for spotting savings opportunities. It's not about paranoia, it's about awareness. Why most people miss savings opportunities? We live in a subscription economy. Autopay makes life convenient, but it also can make us blind. Studies show that the average household wastes $50 to $100 per month on unused subscriptions and overlooked service fees. That's about $600 to $1,200 a year, money that could go towards your peace of mind funds or accelerate your debt elimination plan. The problem? These costs, while they hide in plain sight, are not always screaming for attention. They're whispering in the background of your bank statement. Holmes didn't rely on luck. He relied on patterns. He knew what normal looked like. So anomalies stood out. Apply that to your spending plan. Review your statements regularly. Look at the charges that don't align with your priorities. Spot the patterns. Are you paying for overlapping services? Maybe 2 streaming platforms that you barely use? Question the ordinary. Just because everyone pays that insurance premium doesn't mean that you should. Here's a Holmes-inspired mindset shift. Don't just glance, analyze, ask, what here doesn't belong? Here are some practical examples. Let's look at utilities first. Call your provider and ask for off-peak plans or energy audits. Many of them will offer discounts for shifting usage. Consider equal pay programs that smooth out those seasonal spikes. Insurance. Bundle policies and shop every 12 months. Loyalty doesn't always equal savings. Check for employer discount programs. And remember that a higher deductible paired with a strong emergency fund often beats paying extra for what some might think is peace of mind. Subscriptions. Make sure that you're auditing those at least every 90 days. If the subscription doesn't spark joy or serve a direct purpose, cancel it. And while it's true that nobody likes watching ads, why not let advertisers subsidize your streaming while you pocket the difference? Transportation. Google Maps, it shows gas prices. Use it. Here's a quick story. On a California road trip, I filled up at the first station that was near my hotel. Later, while I was on my way to the freeway, I passed a station that was $2 cheaper per gallon, and it was just a couple blocks away. I missed it because I wasn't looking. Shop around for repairs, oil changes, and tune-ups, or maybe even check YouTube for DIY fixes. I recently turned a $900 repair into an $80 part, thanks to an online tutorial. Cell phone providers. Okay, I need to take a quick soapbox moment. Cell phone providers are the masters of selling you things that you don't need, packaging them as a deal, and then locking you in as their money machine. If you have unlimited data, are you actively tracking how much you actually use? Your provider is banking that you are not looking and realizing that most of your high data activities happen behind Wi-Fi and that you really aren't using that much. Also, because you have unlimited data, you can, for just a little extra, get an upgraded phone for what they call free. If you look closer, what they are actually doing is giving you a bill credit as long as you pay the higher price for the unlimited plan. And now you're locked in with phone debt. Try to lower your package, suddenly you have a $30 payment per phone for as long as 3 years. Don't let these providers bamboozle you. Treat your phone debt like any other in your debt payoff plan. Here's the trick. Check the balance owed on your phone. If your carrier allows direct payments, do it. And once the phone is yours, downgrade to something that you actually need or switch to a better carrier. If they don't allow direct payoff, stash that money so that when you have enough, you can pay off the phone and switch carriers for more savings. Back in episode 76, I talked about the cost of constant upgrades. Don't give up $1.4 million for brighter selfies and a slightly faster battery charge. Spotting the clues is step one, but Holmes never stopped at observation. He acted. Next, we'll explore how to negotiate, time your moves, and use tech to turn those insights into real savings. Using negotiation, timing, and tech for better deals. Picture this. Holmes sitting across from Watson, calmly dismantling every reason Watson wants to give for leaving. He doesn't beg, he negotiates. He frames the value, times his arguments, and uses logic like a scalpel. That's the art of negotiation, and it's just as powerful in your financial life. Why negotiation matters and why most avoid it. Most people assume that prices are fixed. They're not. From insurance premiums to subscription renewals, companies expect some customers to ask for better deals, and they often have discounts ready. Yet only 28% of consumers negotiate regularly, according to a recent survey. That means that 72% are leaving money on the table. Negotiation isn't confrontation, it's conversation. Holmes didn't storm out. He reasoned, persuaded, and reframed. You can do the same. Start with loyalty leverage. Something like, I've been a customer for so many years, what can you do to keep me? Use competitor comparisons. I've seen better rates elsewhere. Can you match or beat them? Ask for hidden perks. Many companies will offer unadvertised discounts for retention. And sometimes negotiation doesn't even mean talking to a person. Let me share a quick story. The Black Friday plot twist. In November of 2023, a podcaster I enjoyed offered a Black Friday deal. 60% off annual memberships. I jumped in. A few months later, I loved the content so much, I started an alligator fund for the renewal in November. A quick refresher, an alligator fund is for those predictable, non-monthly expenses that can sneak up and bite you if you're not ready. When renewal time came, I had the full price saved. But then I thought, why not try for another Black Friday deal? So I went online and I clicked cancel, planning to rejoin during the sale. Immediately, a message popped up. Please don't go. I still said goodbye. Then came a survey. Why are you leaving? I picked cost. And then, bam, I was offered an annual membership for 65% off, even better than the Black Friday deal. So I took it and I moved the savings into another peace of mind fund. And I kept my alligator fund because I knew that I'd need it next year. Fast forward to this year. I repeated those same steps, canceled, picked cost, and guess what? Now I'm saving 73% off the annual price. No confrontation, no awkward phone calls, just a few clicks and a little patience. That's negotiation home style, subtle, strategic, and timed perfectly. Timing, the hidden advantage. Speaking of timing, Holmes never fought blindly. He mapped out every move before the first punch. Timing matters too. Insurance. Shop before your renewal dates. Companies are more flexible when they want to keep you. Subscriptions. Cancel near billing cycles. Retention offers often appear around that time. Utilities. Call during off-peak seasons. Energy providers offer deals when the demand is low. Think of timing as your tactical advantage. This isn't luck, it's strategy. Tech, your modern magnifying glass. Holmes had gadgets, you have apps. Tech makes negotiation and timing easier. There are plenty of reputable comparison apps and tools available today. Just make sure that they have a solid reputation and don't sneak in hidden fees. If an app asks you to pay just to make the comparison, don't do it. Legitimate comparison tools earn their money from the businesses when you choose them, usually through an affiliate agreement. That means the service should be free to you, and the app only gets paid if you pick a provider through their platform. You can also do things like set up calendar reminders and alerts when renewal dates are coming around so that you never miss a negotiation window. Or, coming soon in the Triggator app, you'll have features that flag upcoming alligator renewals and help you track savings. It is on the way. Negotiation isn't about squeezing pennies. It's about reclaiming power. And when you combine it with timing and tech, you're not just saving, you're strategizing like a detective. Now, what happens when you win these battles? Holmes never ignored a clue. He used it to crack the case. Now we're going to talk about reassigning your found money so it strengthens your peace of mind funds or accelerates your debt elimination plan. Reassigning found money to peace of mind funds or debt elimination plan. You've spotted the clues and negotiated like a pro. Now comes the part that most people overlook. What to do with the savings. Because here's the truth. If you don't give found money a job, it will vanish faster than homes in a foggy London alley. Why found money matters. Behavioral studies show that when people save money, say $20 from canceling a subscription, they often let it sit in their checking or they spend it impulsively. That's called mental accounting, and it's why small wins rarely translate into big progress. Holmes never ignored a clue. He cataloged it, analyzed it, and used it to crack the case. That's what we need to do with savings. Assign them to a purpose immediately. Think of every dollar you free up as a clue in your financial mystery. Alone, it may seem insignificant, but together they solve the case. Whether that case is building your peace of mind funds or eliminating debt. Holmes didn't toss clues in the drawer. He connected them to the bigger picture. Here's how to apply that mindset. Your peace of mind funds. Remember, these are your safety nets, your emergency fund, your alligator funds. They are ready for those emergencies, ready to feed the gators so that you don't fall back on debt. Every extra dollar you put there strengthens it. Debt elimination plan. Every payment on high interest debt accelerates freedom. Even $10 a month can shave months off your payoff timeline. Practical strategies for reallocating savings. Automate transfers. The moment that you cancel a subscription or lower a bill, move the difference into savings or your debt payoff. I love doing this through direct deposit. Create a found money category. You can track every win, big or small, in your spending plan. Celebrate progress. Holmes didn't wait until the villain was caught to appreciate the clues. Recognize each step, it builds momentum. Let's say that you cancel a $15 streaming service. Instead of letting that $15 disappear into everyday spending, redirect it. Maybe place $10 towards a peace of mind fund like your emergency fund. Then take the other $5 and put it into your debt elimination plan. Doing that monthly, you've now reassigned $180 a year without earning a penny more. A quick stat spotlight. According to a 2021 research brief by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, most participants in the online experiment allocated more than half of their available savings towards debt reduction, even while balancing the goal of maintaining a savings cushion. This approach shortened payoff timelines and demonstrated that reallocating small amounts consistently can make a measurable impact. Here's where tech becomes your Watson because the Triggator app is coming. It will make this effortless. Imagine a feature that detects savings, suggests allocations, and moves the money automatically. No guesswork, no missed opportunities, just precision moves worthy of Sherlock Holmes himself. Stretching your spending plan dollar isn't about living small. It's about living smart. Today, you learned how to spot hidden savings like Holmes scanning a crime scene. Negotiate and time your moves with precision and assign every clue, every dollar, so it strengthens your financial case. Remember, progress isn't dramatic. It's deliberate. Every intentional choice you make is a step towards peace of mind and freedom from debt. Your challenge today, play detective with your dollars. Pick one recurring expense, maybe a subscription or a utility bill. Ask yourself, what here doesn't belong? Then discover a way to reduce it. Here are some quick examples to recap. If it's a streaming service, downgrade to ad-supported. Let those advertisers pay some of your bill. Cell phone. Check your data and downgrade to something that meets your needs. If you can't downgrade today, create your exit strategy like the one that we talked about. Transportation. Before you fill up, check Google Maps for nearby better gas prices. Here's a bonus. Share your wins with me. Post it on social and tag @Triggator. Let's celebrate every clue that you uncover. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What's one hidden expense you uncovered today? Have you ever negotiated a bill and scored a win? What's your favorite Sherlock Holmes moment, and how does that inspire your financial detective work? Email me at podcast@Triggator.com or message me on Instagram, Facebook, or X @Triggator. If this episode helped you uncover hidden savings like Holmes spotting a clue in the fog, follow the show. so that you never miss strategies to stretch your dollars like Holmes stretches clues. Leave a review, especially if this episode helped you uncover savings that you didn't know you had. Share this episode with a friend who loves a good mystery and wants to solve their financial puzzle. And don't forget to follow @Triggator on social media for tips, encouragement, and behind-the-scenes content. Beta for the Triggator app is coming. Want to get started? Email me at podcast@Triggator.com to get early access. Finally, visit Triggator.com and download the free Triggator ebook. It's packed with tools to help you build a spending plan that works, and yes, it pairs perfectly with everything that we've talked about today. Next time on Master Your Money, we're tackling the subscription shuffle, how to reclaim joy and value in recurring expenses without guilt or restriction. You'll learn how to run a quarterly audit using a joy versus value filter, negotiate or swap subscription services for better deals, and create a purpose plan that sparks progress. If you've ever wondered whether those monthly charges are worth it, this episode will give you clarity. And maybe a little celebration. Every clue matters. Every choice counts. Keep your magnifying glass handy and your focus sharp, because financial freedom isn't luck, it's strategy. Thanks for listening to Master Your Money, Budgeting, Saving, and Debt-Free Living. I'm your host, Nate Tanner. We'll see you next time.